The Road Traffic Act, Section 12, License Duties on Motor Vehicles. Subsection 1, there shall be charged, levied, and paid to the licensing authority of the area in which any motor vehicle or trailer is kept for use on a road annual license duties at the rate specified in the first schedule. Such duties shall, save as may hereinafter be provided, be payable in accordance with the provisions of Section 13 and subject, Section 13 when I reach the side, and subject thereto be collectible, recoverable, and enforceable under the provisions of any act for the time being in force, regulating the payment, collection, recovery, and enforcement of taxes or duties. So the license fee is a tax, provided that a license to use a motor vehicle shall not be granted unless the applicant for the license produces to the licensing authority a certificate of fitness in respect of the vehicle. So if you go to the tax office and they find your certificate of fitness expire, they won't license the vehicle. Provided further that in the case of motor vehicles brought into Jamaica by persons making only a temporary stay in Jamaica or by dealers in motor vehicles, the regulations made under this Act may provide for the use of licenses and registration plates and for the kind of licenses and registration plates to be issued to such persons, and as to the conditions under which such licenses and registration plates shall be issued and the duty payable. I guess that was some type of temporary license, and the registration plate would be a temporary type. The minister responsible for finance may order, so the finance minister may by order A. revoke, increase, reduce, or alter any license. So this is one now. Subsection 2. So the finance minister may revoke, increase, reduce, or alter any license duties provided specified in the first schedule, and may add any license duties thereto. And B. revoke, increase, reduce, or alter any fee imposed by subsection 3 of section 17, subsection 1 of section 18, subsection 5 of section 25, subsection 3 of section 66, or subsection 1 of section 70. Now reach them in section 8. Subsection 3. An order made under subsection 2 may contain such consequential, supplemental, or ancillary provisions as appear to the said minister to be necessary or expedient for the purpose of giving due effect to the order. Subsection 4. An order made under subsection 2 shall be subject to affirmative resolution of the House of Representatives. Alright. Subsection 5 was deleted by Act 25 of 2004. Subsection 6. The duties charged under this section shall be paid upon a license to be taken out by the owner or person in charge of the motor vehicle or trailer, and which shall be issued and be subject to such conditions and regulations as may be prescribed. So it look like this is now that the license will be issued to the person who own the motor vehicle or have document to show they are in charge of the motor vehicle. Alright? That means you have to have other documents coming in. Every person applying for the first license in respect of any motor vehicle or trailer under this section shall make application to the licensing authority of the area in which the motor vehicle or trailer is kept for use on a road, and shall make a declaration and furnish such particulars with respect to the motor vehicle or trailer for which the license is taken out as may be prescribed. So the particulars would be documents. On the expiration of the period covered by the first or any subsequent license. So once the license expires, a fresh license shall be issued by the licensing authority in the name of the owner for the time being upon application, production or of a certificate of fitness and payment of the duty. So once you can show the certificate of fitness and that it is valid and you pay the duty, alright, you get the license. It look like them say to the owner, so I guess you have to present, you present the insurance, the certificate of fitness, and then you get the license. Alright. Subsection 8. Every license issued under this section shall be issued in respect of the vehicles specified in the application for the first or original license or in the new license granted under subsection 7, and shall not entitle the person to whom it is issued to use any other motor vehicle or trailer. So that look like to say the vehicle that you are renewing the license for. You can't get a new license and then when the police stop your road, you issue that license for a different vehicle. It must be for the same vehicle. Well, I guess that would be the case. Alright. When any motor vehicle or trailer in respect of which any license has been issued is used or altered and used after the license has been issued in such manner as to cause the vehicle to become a vehicle in respect of which a license at a higher rate of duty is required, the license shall become void. But the holder of the license shall, on surrendering the same and furnishing the prescribed particular, be entitled to receive a new license in respect of the motor vehicle to have effect for the period for which the surrendered license would, if it had not been surrendered, have remained in force on payment of such amount, if any, as represents the difference between the amount payable on the new license and the amount paid on the surrendered license. So what it says, when a motor vehicle or trailer in respect of any license which has been issued is altered. So you have the license for the vehicle and you alter it, probably maybe you put in a bigger engine, I don't know, maybe it's a car and you turn it in a one pickup or something like that, and then the license for the pickup costs more than the license for the car, or the license for the bigger engine costs more than the license for the smaller engine or something like that. So the old license become void Now, let me see what this says now. So you receive a new license. You have to submit. You have to take in the old license and get a new license. Now, the new license have effect for the period for which the surrendered license would. So if you have 2 more months left on the old license, the new license would have been valid for this same 2 more months. And then on payment of such amount, if any, as represented the difference between the amount payable and the new license. Oh, so they would have do a calculation and say for the 2 months, the new license would have been this amount of money, the old license would have been this less amount of money, subtract them and you pay. It look like that is the case based on what this has said. Alright. Subsection 10. No duty shall be payable under this section in respect of fire engines, ambulances, and road rollers, nor upon tractors used exclusively within the limits of the estate or pen to which they belong, or upon any road running through such estate or pen and within the limits of the same. So you would need the license, and the license would have come with a registration sticker. So you wouldn't see that on a fire truck, ambulance, roller, or fixed road, and tractors. Alright. Subsection 11. Regulations made under this part may provide for the total or partial exemption for a limited period from the duty payable under this section on any motor vehicle brought into Jamaica by persons making only a temporary stay in Jamaica, and for refunds of duty or partial exemption from duty in respect of vehicle no longer in use on a road. Alright. That is for them business. Persons who, well, that is like tourists or somebody who just a visit for a short time. Okay. Now, any license issued under this section may be transferred in the prescribed manner. So, if you sell the car, the new owner will benefit from the time left on the license. So you hand over the license to them, transfer it to them. 13, subsection 13. If any person knowingly makes a false statement in any declaration required to be made under this act, such person shall be liable on conviction to a penalty of $5,000, and in default of payment thereof, to imprisonment with or without hard labor for a term not exceeding 3 months. So false declaration, maybe you falsify the fitness. That could be the case. Your fitness certificate expire, but you make some adjustment to it and then find out. Alright. Now, this is section 13. Duration of licenses. So, we'll come to section 13 in another video.